how you can break through all the clutter and get the important projects done, and a free gift for you coming up on this episode of Quick Sustainable Wealth TV. Welcome to Quick Sustainable Wealth TV. I'm Robert Scrobe. Here I am at my pool, a place I love to come to read, to write, and to relax. Back in 2005, I had an extremely successful consulting business. I was billing 2 or 3 times what my competitors would. I was making great money. However, I was frustrated. I hadn't been able to break through and create products for myself. I was able to have consulting clients, and they were all extremely happy, but I didn't have the work once, get paid many times type of income that I really knew I needed in order to break free financially. And I was so busy with all my consulting clients, it was difficult to find time to get it done. So what I did for several months is I set aside 2 hours every morning. And it was ridiculous. It was from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every morning. I set aside those 2 hours to work on nothing but new client projects. And then for a while I even had to back it up into 5:30 to 7:30 because I was getting so busy. But after just a few weeks, what I found is I would make excuses. I go, oh, well, I really need to get this important client project done, so this morning I'll get this done. Or because it was only 2 hours and because it was so early in the morning, often it was difficult to connect with the people I needed to and do important meetings and get some collaboration done on those important projects. So a failure, I felt rejected. I really felt like, man, I just got to clear the decks and get rid of all this other stuff. I don't care where it goes. I just got to get rid of it so that I can get this important work done. Well, I tried a second thing. And what I did is I cleared, instead of clearing a couple hours every day, what I did is I cleared my entire Friday. And so I set aside Friday to work on nothing but new projects that were going to help me launch new businesses and help me create income opportunities where I did the work once and got paid many times. If I had a client call on a Thursday afternoon and something was very important that came up, I'd say, hey, I'll be happy to get that for you on Monday, but unfortunately tomorrow I'm booked. I've got an important engagement that I'm not able to reschedule. And so I set aside that time for myself every Friday. Monday through Thursday, I'd be hectic and busy, crazy schedule, whatever it took, so that on Friday I was able to concentrate on the new business opportunities. Well, what I found is I was able to make progress. I locked myself in my garden shed. It was quite a large shed, but still, it was where we stored our lawnmower and weed eater. And I had this pull-out table that flipped down. I'd sat there with my laptop. I had no internet, no phone connection, and I was able to concentrate and work. I was able to get things done without distractions. And yeah, it was kind of hot out there and not all that pleasant a lot of the time, but it forced me to get things done, and I wouldn't leave that shed until I had made progress. I had spoke to a coaching client not too long ago, and he told me, Robert, I'm going to get rid of my business. I've got to get out. I've got to clear the decks so that I don't have any distractions. And he did it. He walked away from his company, walked away from his clients, and really basically closed everything down so that he could focus on his new venture. Well, what happened is other things that came into his life. He got busy at home. He got his wife found him things to do. He was running the kids back and forth to school. And he was doing some very important things, yet he wasn't building his new business. All these other things came in and filled the gap instead of what he was trying to get around to. Please, with those distractions, those frustrations, those competing priorities, those are the things that are going to drive you towards creating the business of your dreams. And also the cash flow you're getting from them, the money is going to help finance your new opportunities. That client never generated a new business. He was never successful. In fact, he ended up having to go back and get a job to replace his income. And it turned out he's dejected and frustrated because he was never able to make his business happen. Don't allow that to happen to you. Instead of fighting the frustration by getting rid of your current opportunity, instead replace that income by building a new business that allows you to work once and get paid many times. Now, for your free gift. I have recorded a video with my 5 criteria that I use to evaluate any new business opportunity before I get involved. Whether it's something I'm going to build myself, a joint venture opportunity, or a business I'm going to buy. I've made my 5 criteria available to you in a free video at quicksustainablewealth.com. That website again is quicksustainablewealth.com. And until next time, I'll see you on Quick Sustainable Wealth TV.